A little bit, kind of reshaped a little bit. So, about the same weight as I was last year, about 325. So.
How's it feel being back home? Right?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's been so much fun. Getting back into that center role. Doing all the communication. Going through the whole process. Learning. Critiquing all the little stuff. Coach D's done an amazing job helping me grow along that way. So. Just continue to grow from there. Make sure the snaps are right. I know y'all have been watching that really critically, but just make sure everything's right. We're on point and we're where we need to be.
Does it feel relative to where you were in Bama when getting under center again? You haven't really done it since college. Does it feel like the same when you're back under there?
Yeah, it is for sure. It was definitely some transition coming. 2-3 years at guard. And now going back to center, making sure my feet are square. That was my biggest thing. My foot was offset just from being in a left-hand stance the whole time. But got that back square now. It's like I never left. Coach D kept me in the role of snapping and make sure I was ready in case something happened. So, just very lucky for that part, and just excited to be back.
Bradley, has the shuffling with guys in and out of practice the last couple of days kind of been good trial by fire for you with the communication?
It's been good. My job is communicate, is to be clear and loud to both sides of the ball. We have some amazing group of guys this year. I don't think there's anyone in our room from the top to the bottom that is not prepared and is not ready to play this season. That's just a testament to their hard work. The coaches, getting after them, making sure we're doing the right things. So every guy that's been thrown in there is ready to go, ready to rock and roll. That's a blessing in itself there because not everywhere is like that. So, we're just excited about the opportunity to work together, figure out who's going to fill those roles, and just continue to work.
Bradley, how comfortable do you feel playing center?
Very comfortable, honestly. After I got my couple snaps out of the way early in camp, I'm feeling good. Went back to the half glove. Just excited to be back there, and I'm feeling good with it. Getting all the protections down to a T, and making sure we're on the right people. So, especially with all the stuff our defense throws at us.
You mentioned about, because in the offseason when we were out here, you were perfect with the snaps, and ever since it seems like it. Was that one day? What was wrong with the? Because I know we saw you throw that glove.
Yeah, I went with the full glove. I tried the full glove out. And went with that in spring, but being in front of an actual body is a lot different than snapping on air. So got back in, got my rhythm back in, and then went back to the half, and we've been, knock on wood, we've been good since then. So.
What are your initial thoughts on Kevin Seidler?
Love Kevin. Kevin's a hard worker. He's so serious about football, but he's an amazing man at the same time. He loves the sport. He loves everything about it. He wants to be perfect. If he has, one bad step, he's just upset about it, basically. Just a great guy to play next to, a great veteran that knows how to play, knows how to win, and just really excited about that combination there. So.
Bradley, one of the guys that's really seemed to flash on defense is Madubuike. You're opposite him a lot. What have you seen from him? How has he grown, seeing him on the other side of the field every day?
Guy's a stout dude. He's one of the harder people I've ever had to move on defense, honestly, in double teams and man-on-man blocks. He just has that low center of gravity. He can hold his place. He's a young guy. He's going to continue to grow and continue to build on his foundation that he's laid. So guys continue to work out here, and I'm excited to see him this season.
Bradley, we've all talked about the communication a lot, but for you as a center, can you kind of take us into what that looks like? Are you looking at the front? Are you looking at where the linebackers are lined up? What is that like?
You're looking at everything, honestly. It's the entire defense. It's from safeties rolling down, corners press, corners off, how many people we have in the box, what's going on, how, one front dictates the way we're going to run a certain play. Honestly, it's everything. We run a pretty complex offense here, and they ask a lot from their offensive linemen, and, we try to provide that comfort for them and make sure we're on the right people. That's the biggest thing for us, making sure we're on the right people. And like I said, Jody's done an amazing job of that, being in meetings, doing the installs, making sure we're perfect. And so far it's been really good, and we, had some things to clean up, but just excited about this year.
Bradley, you obviously can't have those conversations with Lamar in the huddle now and at the line, checks and all that stuff. But what's the communication like away from the building? Are you guys able to have mental reps together, or share stuff from your tablet to his tablet, or just kind of keep that dialogue going?
Yeah, for sure. We talk every now and then. We're talking during the break and all that good stuff. And when he gets back, he's gonna be ready to play. Like don't have any doubt about that. The guys, I know he's studying his butt off. He's going through the practice film. He's taking his drops probably in his living room or wherever he's doing it. The guy's gonna be ready to play. He's a competitor, and just excited to get him back in a couple of days and really get after it.
Really, looking back at
that 2019 battle that you had with Matt Skura. I remember the quote that kind of sticks out was John saying Bradley thinks it's a competition, but maybe it isn't. You ended up winning that left guard battle, but I guess how far do you think you've come as just a center since that year where you were battling with Matt?
I think just overall as a player, I think I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot about the game. I've continued to grow every year, every week. I've continued just to do the right things, listening to coaching, taking coaching points, listening to guys like Marshall Yonda, James Hurst, Kevin, all those veterans that have that kind of play style, that all that time under their belt. And just continue to grow and continue to work from my body posture, work on my feet, work on my hands, punches, just timing, just different little things that have made me into a pretty good ball player now.
Thank you, Bradley.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.